Welcome to the Magic City. We're here at the Miami International Autodrome, the home of the Hard Rock Stadium, a multi-purpose sports and entertainment hub which has hosted Super Bowls, Baseball World Series, numerous rock concerts, and now, for the first time, Formula One. Well, it's certainly not sunny here in the Sunshine State. A lap of the Miami Grand Prix features 19 corners and 3.36 miles of track around the Hard Rock Stadium. But these conditions should prove especially difficult for all of our drivers today. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Lightning lines up on pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Russell, Norris, Charles Leclerc and Vettel, Hamilton, Magnussen, Gasly and Daniel Ricciardo, Schwartzman, Sainz, they've taken a grid penalty, Esteban Ocon and Bottas, Joe, Tsunoda, Marcus Armstrong and Alex Albon, Oscar Piastri, Stroll, Mick Schumacher and Nicholas Latifi. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track where preparations are underway. Well, it's not going to be plain sailing for our drivers today, although with the sky falling as it is, perhaps sailing isn't too far from the truth. Anthony Davidson, could be a wet one today. Great to have you with us. What are your thoughts?
It is a touch damp, isn't it? Well, as a driver, there are three big things to worry about when racing in these kind of conditions: standing water, tyre temperature and visibility. Judging distance to the cars around you is really tricky when you're driving through the vast amounts of spray that these wet weather Pirelli tyres kick up.
Alright, here we are then for the Miami Grand Prix, and as you can see from the start of it, it is going to be a very wet one. It's going to be a very wet race throughout, except at the end where there's supposedly meant to be dry weather. I'm not sure when it will kick in, but it's going to be a full wet race except the end, so it's going to be quite interesting to see how that plays out. I'm going to do a one stop, but most likely maybe a two stop at the end. I am not quite sure. But yeah, there's been some grid penalties at the back of the grid. One provisional pole ahead of Max Verstappen, I think. Alright. Should be a good race throughout. It's going to be quite difficult, but let's see what we can do.
Here we go then, the formation lap is underway. These are wet conditions here today. Each driver will no doubt be mindful of the wet surface as they prepare to race around the track. We're almost ready to start the race as the cars take their positions on the grid, with the drivers and teams making their final preparations.
Alright, here we go then for the Miami Grand Prix. It's going to be a very wet race, but let's see what we can do from provisional pole. Lights out on the way we go, a little bit of wheel spin off the start. A lot of wheel spin actually. We go to a poorly start. Verstappen overtakes us, and George Russell around the outside. And down the inside goes Lando Norris. Thought about taking the lead. It's going to be three wide into the corner. Russell has to back out. Verstappen takes the lead from turn one. And we're struggling with a lot of wheel spin. Norris in third place. Russell falls back. That was a bit of a hectic start. Did not expect that to happen. We tried to reduce the amount of wheel spin, but it just didn't work out. So Verstappen leads. Afterwards, we have to tuck in second place. Norris in third. Leclerc moves up into fourth. Russell in fifth. I think Sebastian Vettel might have fallen down the grid a bit. I'm not quite sure.
Gap to your teammate behind is 7 seconds. They're on a fresh set of inters. They're sitting in 7th.
He must have pulled it back at least a place. I think Hamilton might have overtaken them, I'm not sure. Anyways. This corner you can make up a lot of time, and see we're already behind Verstappen. It's all about getting a good exit here. And we just have a little bit of wheel spin, which has really cost us. Norris almost a second back, so he's not really a threat as of now. And we've got Verstappen up ahead. Max sets the fastest lap. So since we're in the wet conditions, it's going to be very difficult to catch up because the slightest amount of wheel spin in the wet conditions, and it will cost you a lot of time. Pretty steady exit. We're setting purple sector 1 and 2, so we're clearly faster in the second lap. But Verstappen just has that straight line speed. We're just using all of our battery, but we're not close enough to send it. We go around the final corner. We should be able to take the fastest lap this round, and we do. 1:44. Only a personal best, but it's alright. Well, we're closer to Verstappen, but he's pulling away. He just has that straight line speed and traction compared to us. But we will take that fastest lap once again. Verstappen did set the fastest lap, but we just snatched it before his name even popped up. But Max locks up, we hog the curb, and just for a second I thought there might be a chance. But the chance is still there. We're fighting the car, wrestling for traction, but Verstappen just positioned his car just right. As we try to send it, but we have to slam on the brakes as Verstappen closes the door. So just when we thought there might have been... Oh, brilliant. I didn't even realise that. But we are gaining on Max. Yeah, the underbody's taking a little bit of damage, like Mark said. Doesn't seem to be as bad, so should be okay. We're gaining on Verstappen by a lot. Gaining. Would it be enough? We're going to send it down the inside on Verstappen. Having to slam on the brakes, so we do get past. And we'll take the lead of this race. We have to be very careful with the throttle here. Took a lot of time just to get back. Now all we have to do is just hold off Max Verstappen. We set a purple sector 2 as well. Max will know. .139.7 is our fastest lap. So now that we're in clear air, we can just keep pushing. Green flag. I think there's a yellow flag behind. I'm not quite sure what's going on. Seems to be a McLaren going slowly. I don't even know who's tired. Or maybe it's a Red Bull, maybe just... Oh, it's a safety car being deployed.
The safety car is out. There appears to have been an issue with multiple stock vehicles on the track. There's a new strategy available on the MFD.
What is going on? I don't even know what happened.
Confirmed.
We're going to pit this lap. Yeah, I think we might be the only one who's pitched this out. I don't even know what's happened. Wait. Is that Vettel in last place? Oh my god. Wait, what's happened?
Perfect job.
Alright, good pit stop.
Looks like a nice
I don't even know
We're
what
happy with that
happened.
one. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
So we come out ahead of Bottas. Oscar Piastri's out of the session. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what happened. I don't know. I mean, the safety car benefit us for free rubber, but I'm not really sure why the safety car's been put out. I think that's our teammate in last place. Have to double check.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 28.5 seconds. They're on old intermediates. They're currently 21st.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
That was a 2:08.1.
Alright, safety car ending this lap. So we're on fresh intermediates compared to everyone else. I'm just hoping Vettel will push. 'Cause I don't even know what's going on.
Safety car in this lap. Safety car in this lap. Let's make sure those tyres are up to temperature. And remember, there's no overtaking until the timing line. Stay in position until the green flags.
Alright, gotta just be ready out. Green flags go.
Clear.
Bottas gets a good run. Ricciardo sends it on not one but two cars, three cars even, and he sends it on both the Mercedes and the Red Bull. Jesus Christ! I was not expecting Ricciardo to do that, but Russell's defense of Ricciardo, but my oh my, what a send from the late breaker himself. Wow!
Charge is high. Let's use that overtake button a bit more.
Just at first, I thought he was going to get past Russell there as well. We're gaining on Hamilton. Gaining. We're going to try and go the inside line. Hamilton's covering up the outside, so it should be an easy send down the inside.
Okay, I think we're still the right tyres for the time being.
Yeah, we are. Down the inside we go, and Lewis Hamilton up into 6th place. And we could possibly make a move on Ricciardo at some point. Depending when we see an opportunity. And just for a second I thought there would be one there, but Ricciardo closes the door. I can see the sun come out, so we've got to keep an eye on
It looks like the weather's going to dry up in about 5 minutes' time. Inters look like the best tyre for now.
weather drying up in 5 minutes time. We're going to go round the outside of Daniel Ricciardo as we both go late on the brakes. Who has better traction? It's going to be ourselves, but we're still side by side. We've got to keep that in mind. Not for long as we're up into 5th place. So we're gaining on George Russell. Can we possibly say that we're going to go for the move? To go down the inside, late on the brakes. But Russell does a switchback. But we're still wheel to wheel with him. Russell backs out. We make the move and we're up into 4th place. And take the fastest lap as well. Alright, Leclerc goes to the pits. And so does Max Verstappen. So Norris will take the lead of this race. He hasn't made a pit stop yet. We're gaining on Norris, but will it be enough? We're going to go for the move. Go down the inside once again on Lando Norris. But we're still side by side. And we make the move for P1. Six tenths up. Simply lovely. 1:38.4, new fastest lap. Norris and Russell go into the pits. Everyone's going into the pits now. Vettel goes into the pits. Everyone's going into the pits. So that safety car really helped us, and the fact that we pitted in, because look at the gap on the mini-map that we have compared to everyone else, so we've got nothing to worry about. Taking fastest lap once again.
Okay,
Oh, there's another safety car being deployed. What?
Cars being stopped on track. Mind your delta.
Whoa! Wait, what? What for? What's happened? Oh my god. I think that's one of the Ferraris stopped in the final corner or something. No way.
Right, drop your speed. Our delta's too low and we're going to risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately.
Oh my god. I made such a big gap! No! Got to be joking.
Understood.
Right.
Stopping this lap.
I'm gonna do another pit stop. Fuck it, let's do a gamble. We have a 24-second gap. We might as well pit on fresh inters. And let's just see how it goes.
Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate.
We won't lose
Delighted
anything
with
because
that.
Verstappen's not that far enough.
You're approaching the safety car. You're leading, so don't pass it. Stay behind the safety car.
What has happened to Charles Leclerc? He's all the way in 21st. So Ricciardo's in 20th. Leclerc somehow in 21st. Vettel in 17th. What is... I don't understand. I'm very, very confused. Alright, safety car once again coming in this lap. The first safety car we wasn't in the lead. Now we're going to be maintaining the lead. With 6 more laps to go.
Safety car is in this lap. Safety car in this lap. You'll be controlling the pace on the restart.
You've got
Keep it
6
steady
extra
until the
laps
safety
of
cars
fuel.
reach the pit lane.
As we go now.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 18.8 seconds.
Maintain the lead. Our cold tyres in front of us. As Norris gets past Verstappen. Or not. Just at first. I wasn't even paying attention. Anyway, our tyres are up to temperature. We once again take the lead of this race. This is giving me Singapore 2013 vibes.
Let's use overtake.
Except not the
burn
rain.
some of this energy.
But the fact that we're so dominant.
No threat of rain for the time being. Conditions look good.
So Mark's not saying that it's time for dry tyres, so that almost went to the wall. I wasn't even paying attention. 1:36.3. It's the fastest lap so far. Go around the final corner. We're going to set the fastest lap of this race once again, almost a second up. 1:35.2 is now the new fastest lap of this race. But I got to look back after this race and see how many fastest laps I've set overall in total, because Jesus Christ, the amount of times I've seen my name pop up for setting the fastest lap is absolutely biblical. go around the final corner. We're going to set yet another fastest lap. This time it's going to be a 1:32.760.
Gap to your teammate behind is 20.4 seconds. Okay, the stewards have now enabled DRS. DRS is now online.
See, if we had a 20-second gap, if that second safety car did not come out, and we were in this situation, we would have 100% pit for slick tyres. So that second safety car literally both benefited and screwed us up at the same time. Anyway, go around the final corner for the not the fast lap, we already have it. For the final lap of the race, we've got a 4.2 second gap behind, and the fastest lap. So as it stands, ourselves in P1, Verstappen in second, and Norris in third, it looks like. What a crazy race this has been. 2 safety cars for whatever reason, which I don't really know, I have to look back. Nice battle with the Red Bull of Max Verstappen, gave us a hell of a fight. But this race just shows that nothing can get in our way, no matter what they throw at us, whether it's safety cars, incidents, or anything. We go victorious and we win our 3rd race of the season. We win this chaotic Miami Grand Prix. Let's go.
Yes, fantastic! You just won the Grand Prix.
Yes, come on! Bottas getting driver of the day as well.
Welcome then to the podium, our top 3 drivers. What a great effort from them today in a very difficult race. Lightning increases their championship lead. Let's have a quick look at how the drivers' standings have changed. Some amazing talent out on the track today. But Anthony, who would you pick as your driver of the day?
That's got to be the Flying Finn. Wait, how many Flying Fins have we had now? Anyway, I'm talking about Bottas this time. Just great raw speed, and a good job in traffic as well.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. It was a tough race for our championship leaders, who lose ground at the top of the table. Well, that was certainly an exciting weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for more exciting Formula One action very soon.
Alright, Red Bull have closed the gap to 81 points in the Constructors, but we possibly would have extended it if Vettel was in the points. Meanwhile, Charles Leclerc moves down from 3rd to 4th in the driver standings, and Kevin Magnussen moves up and switches from his teammate. Looking down from the grid, Ricciardo all the way down in 15th. Wow. I don't even know what's gone on. But yeah, Verstappen takes the fastest lap. I thought I would have been able to take the fastest lap, but alright. After the amount of times we took the fastest lap over and over and over, this happens. He takes the fastest lap somehow, but okay, fair enough. Nothing more we can do. Now, did these lot... I don't even know what happened. I'm not quite sure if they pitted for slicks or not. No, they pitted for insters again. I don't know why. But anyways, what a crazy race. Alright, that's going to be it for today's video. Be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the content on the channel. And I will see you lot for the next race.